Hi, my name is Stephanie Gruszkowski and I'm a wildlife biologist for the BLM Arizona Strip Field Office. And today I'll be talking about the condors and also other wildlife that are out here on the Vermilion Cliffs National Monument. Condors are an ancient species. They've been around since the prehistoric times and they lived through the Ice Age. And then in the 1980s, they found that there was only 22 individuals left in the wild. So that kind of kick-started the whole condor reintroduction and recovery program. So they started doing a lot of captive breeding and captivity in order to release condors back out into the wild. And so there's a couple different release sites. And one of those release sites is here in Arizona, up top on our Vermilion Cliffs National Monument. Every year we release condors out into the wild on our National Public Lands Day. And it's a big cooperative effort between a bunch of different agencies. So we have the Peregrine Fund, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, BLM, National Park Service, and as well as Arizona Game and Fish and some Utah agencies, among others. And the first release we had out here was in 1996. So it's been going strong for about 27 years now. So the best way to see condors out on the Vermilion Cliffs is you can go to our condor viewing site, which is just a couple miles off of Highway 89A on House Rock Valley Road. And we have a nice pavilion set up so you can watch the condors flying around on top of the Vermilion Cliffs. And then you can also see condors down at the Navajo Bridge, which is right off that Highway 89. And they like to roost down there. You can walk out on the bridge and see the condors out there. So you'll get a nice close-up view of them there. So there's a lot of other wildlife that you can see out on the Vermilion Cliffs National Monument. Other birds of prey, we have lots of golden eagles out here, red-tailed hawks, peregrine falcons, and then we also have desert bighorn sheep, pronghorn, and then mule deer. And then we also have the pinyon jay, is a species of jay that is petitioned right now to be listed. So the Vermilion Cliffs National Monument provides a lot of habitat for the pinyon jay all throughout the area. And if you see a large flock of blue birds making a lot of racket, then you're seeing pinyon jays. If you're out, just make sure to respect the wildlife because there are a lot of sensitive species out here that call this place home because it is so remote. And so when you're out hiking or camping, you just want to make sure to adhere to that leave no trace principle, take out whatever you pack in, things like that. You're also want to make sure not to camp near any water sources so that, you know, it does get very hot and dry out here, and so we want the wildlife to be able to come and access those springs and other man-made wildlife water catchments and things like that. So every year at the Vermilion Cliffs, we host a condor release where the public can come watch Peregrine Fund, BLM, and other agencies release condors into the wild that have been captive bred. And so we do that every year on National Public Lands Day, which is the last Saturday of the month in September. So if you're looking for more information on the condor release, you can visit the Peregrine Fund's website as well as their YouTube channel, which they have recorded all of the past virtual condor releases.